Hey guys, so if you were not aware, I actually sell an at-home booty guide as well as a gym booty guide, and in today's video I'm going to show you one day of the workouts in my gym guide, and I'm also going to do a giveaway, so stay tuned to the very end of the video if you're interested in winning your own guide. It is 8 weeks, it's filled with tons of workouts, and it also comes with kind of a nutrition plan, so it tells you a little bit about foods that I recommend that you eat. Obviously, I'm not a dietitian or anything like that, just foods that I have found helps me. I break it down into fats, carbs, and protein, just so you have some ideas if you are lost with what to eat. And all of the exercises obviously do include weights. You will need dumbbells, you will need access to a leg press, and then some cable machines. So I know most gyms have that, so I tried to make the guide so that it includes the equipment that most people have the ability to use. Now, if you do not have a leg press at your gym, feel free to message me or DM me and I will give you an easy alternative that you can do. I forgot to add those to the guide, but I can help you guys out with that if you are still interested in purchasing it. So it is $18 and the at-home one is $16. I actually have two videos going completely in depth about both of the guides. I always have them linked down below. They're like the second and third links in my description box if you want to learn more about that. So today I'm going to be taking you through week 2, day 1. Now, before you try out any of these exercises, I do recommend that you do some glute activation before, not only for maximum results in the long run, but also so that you know what it's supposed to feel like while you're doing all of these movements. You want to make sure that you do have that mind to muscle connection, otherwise you're kind of wasting your time and it can be really frustrating. So the first exercise is going to be the kickback. I'm sure everyone has seen this. Literally all you're doing is starting with your leg in front of you and kicking back and squeezing your glute at the very top. Now with this, you want to make sure you aren't going too heavy because your quads may take over and you probably won't feel it in your glutes. I use a relatively light weight for these and I just do 3 sets of 12. And these rep ranges do change as the weeks go on based on which phase you're in. So that is something that comes along with purchasing a guide. And then we move on to the hip abduction. This is going to be 4 sets of 12. This is going to be the same kicking motion, but you're going to be kicking out to the side and you're going to feel this in your abductors, also known as your side glutes to everyone in the Instagram world. This is where most people have their hip dips, which you cannot fix. It is genetics, so keep that in mind. This is not going to grow that. Your abductors are very different from your bone structure, so keep that in mind. You cannot change your hip dips. And then we move on to the 2 pulse squat. So with this, you want to make sure that you are squeezing your glutes at the very top, just like you do with every other exercise, but with this, it really is important to get that mind to muscle connection. So you want to feel a burn at the very bottom of the squat. You may feel this in your quads as well, but you mostly want to feel it in your glutes when you're pulsing, and then when you get to the top, you want to squeeze as hard as you can, kind of thrusting forward. Now, you don't want to go too heavy because you'll end up using your arms more for this movement, and that is obviously not the goal. And you're going to do 3 sets of 12 with that, and then the next exercise is the classic hip thrust. I'm using a dumbbell in this version, but you can also use a barbell or an easy bar. You can use whatever you like. The setup for hip thrust with a barbell takes a really, really long time, so sometimes I will just opt for a dumbbell. I believe this one was 65 or 70 pounds, which is still pretty light, but this is a lighter phase of the program. So these hip thrusts are just going to be 4 sets of 12. You want to make sure that you are getting the full range of motion, so you want to come down almost touching the floor and then squeeze your glutes at the very top. And the last exercise is the curtsy lunges. Now, I believe in this week you are using dumbbells with this. If you aren't using dumbbells in the guide, it will say body weight next to it so that you know. So if it does not say body weight, you will be using dumbbells. So I don't have dumbbells in this demo, but you just hold them in your hands. It's pretty simple. You're going to feel this in your glutes. You want to make sure that you're squeezing your glutes at the very bottom of the movement, which is something that's very different. So it's going to feel kind of weird the first time, but just focus on squeezing your glutes as you go down into that curtsy when you're at the bottom of the movement. And I did 3 sets of 15 for this week. So I hope you guys enjoy the exercises, and let's get on to the giveaway. So if you did stay till the end of the video, thank you. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy and subscribe. But that most likely means that you are interested in the giveaway. So this is a giveaway for my 8-week gym guide, so you will need access to a gym. It is normally $18, but I'm going to choose 2 of you to get it for free. So all you have to do is follow me on Instagram at Lawenwoss and be subscribed to this YouTube channel. I will check. And when you have done both of those, just leave your Instagram handle down below and I will choose a winner in a week. So I will put the winner on my Twitter, which is at Lawenwoss. I will announce it on my Instagram story, probably also in an Instagram post, and then I will also add it to the description box of this video, and I will contact you personally through my Instagram DMs so that you know that you won and it's not like a scam or anything like that. Honestly, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the support over the years. I appreciate this so much, especially since I switched from beauty to fitness literally out of nowhere. I love you guys, and I'm gonna stop rambling now. So I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.